Hey, hey, good morning, everybody. How you doing? It is Sensei. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome. Hey, Andy. Hello, Ray. Good morning, Harry. Good morning, Ia. Grand rising to everybody. Hey, Tiffany, what's up, y'all? Good morning, Reese. Good morning, Maribel. Hey, what's up, Mel? Hello. Guys, I want to say welcome to you. So glad that you are here. Oh, man, do I got something to talk about today, guys? Do I have something to talk to you about today? Everybody able to hear me okay? If you can hear me, just my light looks a little weird, but let's see. I think that's dark, huh? It's kind of crazy today. Anyway, I'm going to turn this off because it is just really not, I don't think it's helpful. Is that better? Yeah, that's a little bit better. Anyway, I didn't put my light on today and all of that stuff. I was kind of rushing a little bit. But guys, I want to talk about the fact that as you move into living the truth of who you are. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Is that better? Can you guys hear me? Y'all hear me? It's working on this end? Okay. Yes, Reese, this is going to be good. This is going to be good because this comes down to one of the core things that you got to wrap yourself around as you are moving off the plantation, as I like to call it, right? Hey, Lisa, good morning. Y'all, you getting ready for Ghana, girl? You getting ready for Ghana? All right, so worthiness and your people. As you set yourself up, you begin doing the footwork, the groundwork to, good morning, Zoa, to leave, to transform yourself, to transition out of the place that you're working in now, the situation that you're working in now, right? What you're going to find is that people are going to say, you're too much. You're too much for them. You're over the top. You're too emotional. You're too this, you fill in the blank. The bottom line is you're too much. Okay. What I want you guys to know is that conversation is it is a conversation of worthiness. And what I'm going to encourage you to work on before you start to leave the plantation is this: your worthiness for yourself. Your sense of worthiness, should I say. Your sense of worthiness for yourself. Because I'm telling you, as an entrepreneur, especially an enlightened entrepreneur, spiritually focused entrepreneur, when you step out, and there's certain things I am not willing to do. There's just certain things I'm not willing to do. It goes against who I am. It goes against my core beliefs, all that stuff. You want to get real anchored in that stuff before you step out. Because people are going to be in one way or another telling you you're not worthy. And what you want to look at is the fact that you've been being told that subtly all of your life. I would venture to say over 90% of us in one way or another have been told we're not worthy. And someone telling you that you're too much, you're too bold, you got too many ideas, you want to do too much. All of that is about unworthiness, because if you go out and do it, right, then they start to feel like, well, damn, what am I doing with my life? I get it all the time. People are like, since I have a hard time being around you because I think about everything you lived through, and like, damn, I'm sitting here complaining about my life. Like, oh man. So they're feeling unworthy. And really what they want me to do is kind of dim myself down so that they feel okay. Guys, you cannot do that. If you're going to step out as an entrepreneur, you better be bold. You better be bold. You have to be bold, because so many things out there are going to tell you the contrary. You're not enough, etc., etc. You have to know, not only am I enough, I'm going to be more. I'm going to be greater. Every day I keep getting better and better and better and better. You have to be telling yourself on the constant. It might even be your loved ones who are telling you, who do you think you are? You're too much, blah, 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 blah. Think about this. Somebody else has been kind of setting your worthiness. And you guys tell me if you think this is true or not. And maybe it's not, and share this out. I didn't say that, but y'all know. Please share this out if you have not yet shared it. This is something, guys, it has taken me a long time as an entrepreneur to learn this. And it's something you really got to get down, because we can be sensitive, and that sensitivity is actually valuable in the marketplace. That's another conversation though. Hang on, let me take a sip here because I'm getting ready to fly away. Okay. When you go to college, if you went to college, depending on where you went, that sets what your worth is in the marketplace as an employee. Does it not? Oh, thank you, Reese. Thank you. Does it not? Does it not set your worth? Right? Because your employee determines how much they're going to pay you. Usually, part of the what is the word I'm looking for, y'all? The determinant of what they're going to pay you is where you went to school, how much education you got. Did you go to university or college? Did you go to an Ivy League university or a state university? Right? Did you go to an HBCU? Did you go to a state college? Did you not finish college? Did you go and not finish? Or maybe you didn't go at all. And every time you take one of those, it determines what they're willing to pay you. Y'all better listen to what I'm telling you. You have been being trained. As a child, did you go to a Montessori school? Did you go into one of those private prep schools? Did you go to a regular state school? Did you go to a Catholic? All of that, they're telling you very subliminally what your worth is, and they're starting to put you into a box, right? When you become an employee, are you a floor level employee, mid management, upper management? Right? So they may pay you a little bit more money, but at some point you hit a plateau and you're going to be stuck there. But then they say, go get more education, go get more training, right? And they may bump you up a little bit, but there is a ceiling. Why? Because you don't own the company. Therefore, your worth is capped. You don't write your check. Hey, Shanti. Hey, Ashley. You don't write your check and you don't give yourself raises. You can't. You don't have that type of power. And so they're telling you, this is your worth. This is your worth. You also have less time. The higher up the ladder you climb, right? You tend to have less time, but your salary is set. So you got less time, your salary is set. You get less and less time with your family. And the story goes on and on and on. You get stuck. And then you start telling yourself, this is my work. This is my level of worthiness, financially speaking. And God forbid, if for any point in time you experience unemployment, then you really, everything really tells you you're not worthy, including you, and probably you first. So what I want you to walk away with today as you get ready to go to work, right? Waves. As you get ready to go to work, guys, I want you to keep in mind that having your own business, while it is one of the most challenging things I have ever done, hey Rosa, it literally butts me up against my core beliefs about myself. How worthy do I feel like I am? And am I willing to, I'm going to use the emoji you just put in. Am I willing to fan my own flames of worthiness? Tell myself that, yes, I'm going to be too much for some people. And you know what? That's okay. That's not my problem. It's not my issue. I have a purpose. You have a purpose. You really don't have time to sit around thinking about, ruminating over, directing your very valuable energy to somebody else's thoughts about you being too much. Guess what? The bottom line is those aren't your people. They're not your people. And when you can settle with that, guess what? Your courage goes up. Your leadership ability goes up. Your enthusiasm goes up. Your perception of yourself in terms of your value, your worthiness goes up. And so that when you step into the marketplace, guess what? When you step into the marketplace as an entrepreneur, other people around you feel that. Y'all share this out because this is when it gets good. This is the key right here. Why is that important? That is important because as you step into the marketplace with your offering, you can do so without emotion. And I'm not saying you don't care, but I'm saying you can step in there without clinging to other people. Please buy my stuff. Please buy my stuff. Please sign up for my program, my coaching. You can do it without emotion, being neutral, right? Walking right down the center. Hey, if I'm for you, great. If I'm not for you, great. If I'm too much for you, great. If I'm not enough for you, great. Because I know who I am. I want you guys to work on that piece. Now, I'm not here to tell you how to do your work. I'm not here to tell you how to do your personal work. That's for another conversation. What I'm saying is, it's going to behoove you now. Guys, tell me, is this resonating with you? Is this resonating? I'm not sure. Let's see. Minister Rosa says, good God morning. Yes, it does. That's my challenge too. I must get back once my body allows me to just do it. Okay, great. Yep. Y'all tell me, I know there's a little bit of a delay, but I want to know if this is resonating with you, right? I have entrepreneurs on here, healers and light workers and folks, you out there doing your thing, doing that thing that you were born for, that you were put on this planet for. Good morning, Ethel. That you were put on this planet for. Good morning, Ray. And we might stop ourselves, right? We might stop ourselves because of that. And, I'm going to tell you guys, when you live through certain things, right? In my case, breast cancer, your case, we've all lived through something that has completely, and if you haven't, trust me, you will, that completely levels the playing field of your life. You're going to hit that at some point. And I'm going to tell you, when I did, my feeling of worthiness plummeted. I mean, it went lower than the ground. I don't know. I was like subterranean in terms of my worthiness, my belief in myself. And it has been a climb to get back up. It was a climb just to get from being like, it was like somebody had pushed me and I was face down. And it was work to get back to my knees, to get back to be able to stand up on my feet and be shaking. And then to start walking forward again. Guys, it has taken everything I have. And there is no way when you live through the things that you've lived through, because I know you've lived through things, do not allow people to come in and tell you you're too much. You're a lot because you've lived through a lot. Do you get that? Good morning, Dana. You're a lot. Hey, James, you're a lot because you've lived through a lot. Share this out. Thank you guys so much for sharing this out. And there's no way for you to shrink back and bring it back in again. When I stood up, guys, from being flat on the ground for those years, when I stood up a different woman. You will stand up a different person. You will walk on this earth a different person. You will be a different entrepreneur than maybe the entrepreneur I was in 2001, 2005, 2009. Very different than the one I am today. And I have been told by people extremely close to me that I'm cocky, that I'm arrogant. That ain't my problem. I know who I am. And as you take the time in your personal development every morning, guys, I'm telling you, before you step out and leave that job, before you do that, and people don't talk about this. They talk about get your money right, which I talk about that too. But there is some stuff inside that I'm going to recommend that you highly recommend that you work on. Because I'm telling you, the people closest to you will tell you you're too much. But the world needs you big and bold and bodacious. Too many people are walking around small and tight and afraid and can't be nimble and can't be quick because I might make somebody feel some kind of way because they haven't done their work. That ain't my problem. It's not your problem as an entrepreneur. Your mantle, your challenge, the reason you're in the marketplace as an entrepreneur is to serve, is to support other people in solving problems, which means, yes, you're creative and your mind tingles and is blossoms and what a beautiful thing that is. And if the people in your life don't realize how fortunate they are to have somebody in their life that is effervescent, I love that word. There's an entrepreneur that is effervescent and just bubbles and flows over. Oh my God, that is what does that song say? My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. I can't sing, y'all. Yes. Your effervescence will bring all your customers to the yard. So do not dumb down. Do not be discouraged. Do not let somebody tell you you're too much, that you're too courageous and you're too bold and you're arrogant. Take all that, and I want you to take it in, chew it up, and let it transform as it moves through your system. All of that discouragement, you go somewhere private and you do the work every day to shift those messages so that you can come out emblazoned, easy to spot in the marketplace, oscillating highly, so that your customers, those people who are listening for your voice, they're feeling for your vibration in the marketplace so that they can easily and effortlessly find you. That's what I have to say for y'all today. Yes, that's it right there. That's it right there. Y'all, look, you know what I always say, even mystics have bills to pay. And so I'm going to be on here every day, guys. I'm on here every single morning, about 8:30, maybe a little bit earlier sometimes. I want to talk to my spiritual entrepreneurs, those women out there doing the thing. And as you're listening to society tell you whatever they tell you, you got to walk like a lion. Walk and be that lion that you are, sisters, okay? Hey, I hope y'all got your own soundtrack to walk to life in. Y'all, this is how I get ready to go to work. Right here. Right here in my office. Y'all better get out there and do the damn thing today. Get out there and do the damn thing today, because one day you too will be working in your home office. You too will be working in your home yoga studio. You too will be serving your people as a coach full time. You too will be running retreats full time. You will be writing books. You will be doing all the things in your big bad imagination that your heart has been holding for all of these years, while you put yourself, you allowed yourself, you needed to be in this incubator called a job. Oh, soon you will be leaving. Soon you will be leaving. I'm seeing it for you. I'm knowing it for you. And in the meantime, y'all, find your song to groove to. Go in there, learn what you got to learn. All right, y'all, have a good day. I've been on here 20 minutes. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for coming out and spending part of your morning with me. Thank you for those of you who shared. Thank you for sharing. Well, they say sharing is caring. I appreciate it. I'll be back. Hey, I want to let you know also on the 21st of August, so in 20 days, I'm going to be hosting a live event here in Baltimore. So if you want some information on how you too can be out of debt, listen to this, guys. Be out of debt completely, house, car, student loan, everything, so that you can walk into your own business debt-free on a personal level, and you can be unencumbered doing the things you want to do. What I want you to do is just send me a DM. I'll put you on the list. It's going to be limited seating. But we're going to, we're looking at something in the afternoon and something in the evening on August 21st out in Columbia, here in Maryland, and Columbia. So if you are at all interested in that type of conversation, so that you can really be bold in your business, let me know. Okay, let me know either here in the thread or send me a DM that you want more information, and I'll make sure you get it. All right, y'all create a beautiful day. I look forward to talking with you guys again tomorrow or seeing you here on Facebook. Peace, y'all.